The man formerly known as Dean Ambrose, who now goes by the name Jon Moxley, has been very vocal over the last year, since leaving WWE because he didn't like his time over the past few years, and he was especially upset about how WWE handled his heel turn back in 2018. Jon Moxley's statements have upset many WWE officials. There was a report that was revealed recently that stated that Jon Moxley might be interested in returning to WWE. Then it was later revealed that Vince McMahon, Triple H, and other officials have said that they have no interest in the idea of Jon Moxley returning and becoming Dean Ambrose again. And if Moxley tries to get in contact with them to try and return, then they will say no and tell him that he is banned for life from WWE forever, and Jon Moxley will have to stay in AEW. Rybak has been in the news recently because he is currently involved in a legal battle with WWE over his name Rybak. WWE is claiming that they own the rights to the name Rybak. Rybak claims that he created the name Rybak before he came to WWE. WWE clearly wants to keep the Rybak name because they fear that Rybak might one day sign with their biggest competitor, AEW, and use the Rybak name on their show. Because of this legal battle between WWE and Rybak, it's safe to say that Rybak will likely never return because of these issues with his name. And even if Rybak changes his mind and wants to return to WWE, then Vince McMahon will likely put a stop to it and tell Rybak that he is banned for life because of the stressful court battle over Rybak's name. Fans have been hoping over the past few months that AJ Lee could return to WWE in 2020, at least on the backstage FS1 show with her husband, CM Punk, or possibly return to the ring and appear on Raw or SmackDown once again. AJ Lee hasn't wrestled since 2015, but this hasn't stopped her fans from speculating that she might return in 2020. But there are currently no plans to bring back AJ Lee to the company, and there are even some officials who would be extremely upset if Vince McMahon brought back AJ Lee, because those officials still have big problems with AJ Lee's husband, CM Punk. So from the looks of it, AJ Lee will not be returning anytime soon, because WWE officials have made sure to ban her from returning. Former UFC fighter Cain Velasquez surprised everybody back in 2019 when he showed up on the SmackDown debut on Fox and beat down Brock Lesnar. Cain Velasquez went on to lose to Brock Lesnar at Crown Jewel 2019 in a short match in embarrassing fashion. Velasquez was booked to lose to Brock Lesnar quickly for multiple reasons. The first reason why was because he had a knee injury, and the second reason was because Vince McMahon was not happy with the physique of Cain Velasquez. Word is going around that Cain Velasquez is close to being ready to return, but Vince McMahon is hesitant to bring him back anytime soon because he wants Cain Velasquez to get into better shape. And until he has the physique that Vince McMahon likes, then he will be banned from returning to WWE. Enzo Amore and Big Cass got released by WWE back in 2018. Since their releases, Enzo Amore and Big Cass have caused problems in the wrestling business, which has led to both wrestlers getting in trouble with management from multiple wrestling companies. Big Cass has been trying to get his life back together since leaving WWE, but that was put to a stop when Big Cass was arrested back in 2019 after getting involved in a physical altercation in the locker room with multiple wrestlers at an independent wrestling show. The charges were later dropped, but this has led to Big Cass to go into hiding, and he has not wrestled since September 2019. Enzo Amore still has big time backstage heat with WWE officials after he showed up in the crowd at Survivor Series 2018 and got the crowd riled up. After this happened, WWE officials banned Enzo Amore from allowing him to go to WWE events as a member of the audience. WWE officials have made it clear that they have no interest in Big Cass and Enzo Amore because of these incidents, and they are now banned from WWE for life, and they will never return to the company. Jinder Mahal has been gone from WWE since June 2019 due to a knee injury. Jinder Mahal has struggled ever since he lost the WWE title back in 2017. Jinder Mahal became a mid-carder once again in 2018 and 2019, and at times he was used like a jobber to put over wrestlers like Roman Reigns. Reports are going around that Jinder Mahal is planning on returning in 2020, but his return may have to wait a very long time because Vince McMahon is still uninterested in using Jinder Mahal right now on television for the time being. If Jinder does return, he'll be forced to wrestle only on untelevised live events until Vince McMahon changes his mind about banning Jinder Mahal from television. Alberto Del Rio will likely never return to WWE because of his bizarre behavior and the wild incidents that have been reported over the past few years in the news. Alberto Del Rio was released by Impact Wrestling in April 2018 after no-showing an event. Alberto has been involved in many random fights with random people in public, which upset Vince McMahon when he heard about the reports of the physical altercations. There was also a recent news report that stated that WWE has no interest in Alberto, and the reason why is because WWE has a zero-tolerance policy for bad behavior, and Alberto is banned from WWE forever. Pro boxer Tyson Fury made a shocking appearance in 2019 on the Friday Night SmackDown premiere on the Fox TV network when he got into a physical altercation with Braun Strowman. After Tyson's win at Crown Jewel 2019 over Braun Strowman, the two men made up on an episode of SmackDown and said they would like to team together in the future. From the looks of it, that won't be happening anytime soon, because rumor has it that Tyson Fury's management were not happy about Tyson wrestling for WWE, because they feared that he might get hurt during the match with Braun Strowman. Luckily, Tyson Fury did not get injured, but that still has not stopped his management from banning him from returning to WWE anytime soon. The last time we saw Ronda Rousey, she lost the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania 35 to Becky Lynch. Since then, Ronda Rousey has claimed that she wants to return to WWE one day, but the word going around backstage is that Vince McMahon is completely uninterested in Ronda Rousey returning because he doesn't want her to return unless she will work a full-time schedule. These reports surprised many fans because WWE allows multiple wrestlers to work part-time schedules, but for some reason, Vince McMahon only wants Ronda Rousey to be around if she is willing to be on the show every single week. One of the reasons could be that Vince McMahon believes that Ronda Rousey was a big ratings draw, and he hopes that if he can bring Ronda back to television full-time, then it will help the TV ratings immensely for the long term. So until Ronda Rousey agrees to return full-time, then for right now, she is banned from WWE. Jason Jordan suffered a neck injury in January 2018, and now Jason works backstage as a producer. With Edge's recent return after his own neck injury, reports started to circulate that Jason Jordan might be returning to the ring very soon as well. But new reports were released recently that stated that Vince McMahon is a very big fan of Jason's work backstage, helping the wrestlers put together their matches. And it's being said that Vince has no interest in bringing back Jason as an in-ring competitor, So Vince McMahon has essentially banned Jason Jordan from wrestling in WWE ever again.